RPN News takes a look at minors involved in the illegal drug trade. In the first part of her special report, Therese tells us about the changes in the lives of these exploited children. Here's more.
Every day, Jemmer wakes up to this view by the mountains in this northern Luzon province. At the age of 10, Jemmer discovered the mountain secret when he got involved in the processing of marijuana leaves harvested from plantations deep within the mountains.
Hindi ko alam kasi nanggaling sa ibang lugar. Ako po ay naglalakad sa daan ay nakita na po niya ako. Kasi wala akong pira kasi at gusto ko namang magpunta.
Gusto mo daw?
Pumunta na makipagkita.
Jemmer says he had no idea that cultivation and processing of marijuana are prohibited. He adds the 100 peso salary he receives per day further motivated him to work from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. or up to 12 midnight.
Nakatulong po sa pagbibili ng mga gamit sa paaralan.
Officials continue to deny the existence of hidden marijuana plantations in this mountainous region, but their claims contradict intelligence reports that existing marijuana plantations here have armed caretakers. If indeed such illegal operations continue in this area, how many children here continue to agree to work in exchange for the money offered by this illegal industry? Unlike Jemmer, who openly admitted his involvement in the illegal industry, Wally first denied taking part in the marijuana trade. But minutes later, he revealed he got involved in the marijuana industry when he was 11 years old.
Tinawagan kasi kami noon at syempre gusto din namin kasi nga may pera doon.
Wally dropped out of school without finishing elementary and joined other kids in the marijuana trade. He kept his work secret from his parents.
Mayroon akong mga kasama pero di ko kilala. Yung iba naman kasing idaran ko din yung mga nandun eh. Siyempre, mahirap din yung trabaho kasi kailangang amuyin mo yung marijuana.
Wally and Jemmer refused to reveal marijuana plantations in the area. They, however, confirmed there are many more like them who are involved in the illegal drug trade. With cameraman Jerry Sabater and Max Cardeñosa, Therese RPN News.
The promise of easy money is what lures poor children to the illegal drug trade. What these kids do not realize is that they're giving up so much more. Here's Therese with part 2 of her special report.
Minors in remote areas like Jemmer and Wally are not the only ones who are lured to the illegal drug trade. Poor children in more developed areas like Metro Manila may even be more at risk of being pulled into it. In Manila, 14-year-old Ray may seem to be an average school kid. But instead of doing his assignments and school projects, Ray is busy preparing for his shabu delivery today.
Sabi nila kasi malaki daw kita dun. Minsan nakaka-300. 200. Sa pamamarsyento lang yun.
After dropping out of school after grade 5, Ray got involved in various forms of child labor. He has been a full-time drug pusher for more than 3 years now.
Nagkaroon ako ng pagkakataong magbenta. Mahirap rin pala magbenta nun. Mahirap bumili ng plastic. Tapos yung tatansyahin mo pa yung dami ng items na dala-dala mo. Kung titignan mo na kung magkano yung tutubuin mo talaga.
14-year-old Ron started as a construction worker, but his earnings were not enough to support his family.
Naalala ko po yung mga kapatid ko eh. Wala po kasing makain. Tsaka naawa din po ako sa mga magulang ko. Kaya natulong na rin po akong hanap buhay. Tapos yung kikitain ko pong 40, ay yung 20 pesos, bibigay ko po pambiling bigas. Tapos didiskarte pa po ako pambiling ulam.
Ron knows other kids of his age who are involved in drug trafficking, but Ron says he does not recommend this work to other kids. Both kids have accepted the consequences of being involved in drug trafficking. Their illegal work has deprived them of their basic rights for fear of becoming outcasts among their peers.
Kasi hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin yung totoo eh. Baka masaktan ka lang. Nalayuan nila ako. Sabihin sa akin, huwag ka dito, adik ka eh. Maaga na din ako eh.
Nakukonsensya din po. Minsan nga po sinasabi ko sa Diyos, Diyos, kayo na pong bahala sa akin kung ano pong gawin ko. Kung anong gawin ko masama, bahala na po kayo.
With cameraman Jerry Sabater and Max Cardeñosa, Therese Gallinero, RPN News.
In the third of her series on special reports on minors in the drug trade, Therese Gallinero tells us about the implications of drug trafficking of children. Here's more.
Operators of the illegal drug trade have long been known to employ minors. In this northern region, minors are involved in the processing of marijuana. Some are even involved in transporting and selling this narcotic. Ron says his handler prefers kids as drug pushers.
Hindi po madaling mabubo kapag may hawak ko sila marijuana. Hindi po sila nagdadaldalo sa mga kaibigan nila.
The International Labor Organization says the employment of minors in drug trafficking is one of the worst forms of child labor. The Department of Labor and Employment defines child labor as work that subjects a child to economic exploitation or interferes with the child's education or that is harmful to the child's health and social development. Visayan Forum, a non-government organization focusing on child labor cases in the country, believes minors working in the illegal drug industry have lost their identities as children.
Masabi man natin na madali nga ang pera dito, pero ang consequences at ang resulta nito sa mga matagalan ay talagang matindi. Lahat ng karapatan, 10 karapatan ng ating mga kabataan ay talagang nababiolate dito.
Though an increase in child labor cases have been reported over the years, Visayan Forum admits the involvement of minors in the illegal drug trade remains hard to monitor.
Ang mga batang na sasaklaw sa ganitong mga gawain, lalong-lalo na ng drug trafficking, mga batang nagiging pusher, ay isa sa pinakamahirap na sektor ng mga kabataan para matulungan. Dahil ito sila ay kadalasang hawak ng mga sindikato, ito sila ay napakatago.
Chairwoman Cecilia Obanda worries that this form of child labor could possibly reach an alarming stage considering the country's current drug situation. The 2006 International Narcotics Control Report of the U.S. Department of State brands the Philippines as a drug smuggler's paradise. With cameraman Jerry Sabater and Max Cardeñosa, Therese Gallinero, RPN News.
Therese Gallinero now gives us the last part of her special report on minors in the illegal drugs trade. In this report, she tells us children involved in this trade practically have no one looking out for them.
Fourteen-year-old Sheila has been trying to forget her past as a drug runner. She has been under the custody of the Department of Social Welfare and Development for 10 months now.
Sana po wag na po nilang pagpatuloy yun kasi po hindi na rin po maganda yung ginagawa nila. Saka sa mga tao pong nakakatanda sa amin na nag-uutang po noon, sana po tigil po nila yun. Kung gusto po nila, sila na lang po. Wag na po sila magdamay ng mga bata.
Social worker Yolette Dialogo says children involved in drug trafficking can easily move on with their lives.
Kailangan yung mga batang ganon, matulungan agad para matreat sila at hindi sila lumaki talagang mga hardened criminals.
But the problem lies in the monitoring and rescue of those children involved in the illegal drug trade. The Department of Labor and Employment's Bureau of Women and Young Workers admits having no current program to help these minors get out of the trade. The Bureau serves as the oversight agency monitoring the country's child labor situation. It has rescued 2,335 child workers since 1993 in its Sagip Batang Manggagawa program, but none of those rescued children came from the illegal drug trade.
Drug trafficking or children in the drug trade were not identified as a priority sector. There are a few NGOs, just very few, who are actually doing work for children engaged in drugs.
Kids like Ron, Wally, Jemmer, and Ray are practically left behind.
They are more invisible maybe than most of the rest of the invisible. Kasi ang children are defined to be like an invisible sector, no? Because they have no voice, they can't represent themselves properly in a sense. They don't have discernment.
Bumababa yung kanilang self-esteem kasi andyan yung takot saka para silang palaging nasa dilim na nagtatago, hindi sila makalabas-labas.
Sheila considers herself lucky for being given the second chance to live a normal life. She now aspires of becoming a teacher.
Yung mga iba pong katulad naming bata, gusto din po namin matulungan kung paano magbasa, magsulat.
And like her, kids who are currently in the drug trade have dreams too.
Lumuluwa, tapos napapahinto sa eskwelahan. Parang napipil kong pasok kaya ako dito. Tapos minsan pag wawak naman sa isip ko, ay, matanda na pala ako, hindi na ako pwede sa dito.
The nature and danger of this worst form of child labor contribute to the difficulty in rescuing minors involved in drug trafficking. If concerned government agencies remain clueless on the extent of the problem, who else would take the lead in giving second chances to the many unseen faces of minors involved in the illegal drug trade? Therese, RPN News.